OMG, there are 35 knockoff communities. There are 35 Epcon wannabes in the greater Columbus market. And a lot of builders said, I can do that, I want to do that, and tried. We thought much of the product was weak. We thought the service left much to be desired. We thought quality was very vulnerable, but that didn't matter, because every time they sold just one home, that was one home less that we would sell. And so Ed and I said, let's get Nanette and all of our leadership team involved, and let's recreate Epcon, because we need to have a clearer advantage in the marketplace. We want buyers to walk in and say, this is what I'm looking for. I can't find this anyplace else. Epcon's quality, Epcon's designs are clearly different. The service is second to none, and the price represents great value. This is where I want to live. That's what we want, and that's what we want to partner with you to do for your clients. And so this initiative, about 4 years or so ago, began with market research. Now you might say, why didn't we just hang out with an architect or a draftsman and say, do this or that and the other, because we had all that experience to look back on? Well, that was exactly what we didn't want to do. We said, throw our experience out the window. Let's begin by discovering what today's buyers want. Isn't that what matters most? Being able to say yes to today's buyers, connecting with them in a way that no one else is. And so we began with market research. We discovered that the best market research in America had just been compiled by a company specializing in real estate residential market research out of Mississippi. And the president of that company, a lady, came to Columbus, and we connected with her and engaged her firm. She had just completed interviews. I'm not talking about a through-the-mail survey or an online click. I'm talking about face-to-face interviews with 6,000 baby boomers. And the interviews were conducted nationally, and their mission was to find out what today's market wants in their boomer home. Because I will tell you, when we built that first home in Deer Run, we were working for the Eisenhower generation. That's what they were called. They were wonderful people. It was my dad and my mom and a lot of people like that. But the Eisenhower generation wanted things really simple. They didn't want to have to make a lot of choices and be confused with a lot of options, and price really mattered. And they didn't care if their home was just like their neighbor's home. They wanted no steps and no mower. And we gave them what they wanted. But if we did that today, we'd be out of business in a month. And so today, with the benefit of this market research, we know what buyers want. Today we're offering over 400 options. Over 400 options when you buy one of our homes. Today we're offering attached homes. And today we're offering detached. Yes, a detached, single family, no steps, no mower home from Epcon. And for the first time ever, that we weren't offering 4 years ago, we're offering optional basements. I don't know how much longer we'll meet realtors in Columbus who don't know that we aren't offering optional basements, but I hope all of you will help us solve that by going back to your offices and saying, have you heard? Have you heard? And so I'll conclude with this. I imagine that there's a pretty elite group of real estate professionals in this group today. I would also imagine that the most successful of you are very studious in the way you go about your business. The most successful will have a business plan. It will be a very well-researched plan. It will be a plan that's on paper. It will be a plan that they commit to and follow. And I would suggest this. Keep this fact in mind. For the next 15 years, every year there will be more people 55 years of age and older in Columbus, Ohio than at any point in the history of our city. And so today, business is great. Business for Epcon is great today. We can't imagine how much greater it's going to become every year for the next 15 years because our market gets bigger every year for the next 15 years. We look forward to the opportunity of teaming with you, and we know that will be a part of your baby boomer business model. And thank you so much for taking your valuable time and sharing with us today, and we look forward to helping you and helping your very important customers starting later today and on into the future. So thank you all so much for coming. Ed, why don't you come up and say hello to everybody as well?